sun's like that, you stop. You know, that's one of the joys of travel. You don't have to just race to your destination. When it's like that, you stop. So we left Windhoek early this morning. We've traveled that distance. We've still got to travel right down to Bitterfontein, which is down over there, where we're going to meet a family that's probably had 350 years on the same piece of ground. It's a long time. Let's go.
Human evolution. It kicked off for us when we were little more than scavengers. We lived off the land, learned to hunt and gather, all the while trying our very best not to be eaten. As time ticked by, we moved up the food chain and got smart, or so we thought. Nowadays, well, we rely on others to produce our food, and we do most of our hunting and gathering in supermarkets, unaware that our eating habits are having a massive impact not only on us, but on the environment as well. My name is Justin Bonello, and this is my journey to find out where the food I eat actually comes from.
It's 10 minutes to midnight, and we've just arrived on the farm Fontein. And I'm being led to where we're going to be spending the next couple of days, but I think I speak for everyone when I say we are dog-leg tired and so happy to be here safe and sound. And yet again, we arrive somewhere in the dark. Hello, Kanita, Justin. Welcome, McKinnon.
Take the shot. Pleased to meet you. Pleased to meet you, sir. We'll have to look at the faces tomorrow morning. Julle moet net gaan slaap.
Okay, what do you want to eat? I think it's an appropriate time to be telling you why we're here, and it's to be off the grid. That's the real reason, and here we are off the grid. No cell phones, no telephones, no electricity. You get the idea. So after spending 18 hours on the road yesterday, everyone, and I mean everyone, slept in until 9, 10 o'clock this morning. And now that we're awake, it's time to formally go and introduce ourselves to the poor family, to 7 generations of wheat and sheep farming in this area. You know, when I talk about being off the grid, I'm hoping what happens over the next couple of days is we show you the difference between a rural farming family and city slickers. And just so you can start thinking about it, a city dweller consumes 3 times as much natural resources as a rural person. Aangenaam kennis, Justin.
Eric.
Eric?
Yes.
How's it, Eric?
Now find yourself.
Droewors.
Yes. In process.
In process?
Yes.
What's this, a little springbuck?
That's springbuck, yes.
A nice little
The
leg
thigh.
there. Yeah.
Like you put it there.
Yeah.
In your finger. That's what you call it, surgeons do.
In Windhoek now I met a Fleischmann, an old butcher, German butcher there. And you watch him work with a knife like this.
I'm not as trained as the older people. You should watch them. When they take apart a leg like this.
No. It's like watching an artist at work. Yeah.
They're surgeons
Yeah, definitely.
by experience.
Good sir, Christian. Let me go get the rest of my guys up. Eric, lekker vir jou te ontmoet, né?
Okay.
Okay.
If you need anything, you just call me.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
Come, girl. At you. The return of the city slickers.
Yeah.
Such a nice day, actually. I feel like doing nothing.
Good. Start stirring.
Sommer net so, Christian. What's this?
Start
Butter.
stirring. Yeah, that's it.
Hey, should I sit and make myself comfortable?
Put it in your lap.
In my
All
lap?
you have to do is this.
I think, is it going to be dark when I leave?
The good things takes time.
So this is
That's
just
cream.
cow cream.
Yeah.
So you wait for it to separate.
Yes.
You skim off the cream off the top.
Yeah.
And I love the colour, eh? I tell you what, people think it's difficult, and that's where we've had the wool pulled over your eyes, you know? It's difficult to bake a loaf of bread, to make your own butter, you know, to even gut and kill your own animal. It's not difficult, but it's knowledge we're losing.
If you know how, it's not difficult.
Am I going to be able to use my arms tomorrow?
I'm enjoying this.
It's not you mean? How often do you make butter?
A lot. When they want to punish us, they let us turn the other
Find the
corner,
truth. I find the truth out now.
and then it's like 50 turns, and then we always get into a fight because they always say they do 50, but they never do. If you
How are they going to learn?
Sure.
It's true.
But you know what's interesting about, like when it gets to food, in the old days you learned from your mother, your grandmother and things. Nowadays you don't learn from them anymore, and all of the ways of cooking and things, I'll just go,
There's so many small things in food preparation that you need to know. Otherwise it will be gone. Who's going to tell who if you don't learn?
so now what do I do?
Yeah, now you work it more.
Like this, just keep going like that. Okay, I can see, then it comes out there. Is that where the buttermilk comes from?
Yes.
I feel so stupid. Do you? Buttermilk, yeah? You know, I'm like supposed to
Quite
be a...
obvious.
Yes, it is, isn't it? I'm supposed to be this foodie, you know? Look at that. I mean, there's so much buttermilk there.
That process that you did right now, you will repeat that tomorrow morning. Good.
Delicious.
You take a slice of bread and butter and apricot jam. Oh, that's good.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow morning.
We have to start the bread.
Now.
Yes.
Yeah, we have to start that now.
That's the potato bread.
Yeah. I don't know if you call it potato yeast. It's more you make a rising agent from the potatoes and sugar and salt.
So it's fermenting them.
Yes, yes.
Just about a third of that dish water.
And you add a little flour to that. Now it have to cool down.
We walk away.
Yeah.
Tomorrow you're going to make me work.
Yeah. It's a workout again.
Mooi so. Nou, wacht ons.
Till tomorrow-ochtend.
Well, then I'd love to see the farm, Christian.
Ons kan zo maken. Yeah, we can walk. It's up there.
Well, let's walk up there then. Where does your property run through to then?
There. There's the fence there. Where the blue rocks, and it comes running down there along there and up to that little copy there, and then it comes straight down here.
The wind feels like it's going to blow us off. Do you think your son will take over from you one day?
Well, there's a chance. If by that time you can still survive
As a farmer.
as a farmer. On the other hand, I think you will always survive.
It's 'n mooi plek. 'n Baie mooi plek.
It's beautiful. There's the sun going down.
If you haven't figured it out, it's before sunrise, and Christian and I are taking a drive around the farm. But the morning must first start with some coffee. Water, Christian?
Good morning.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Good, thanks.
Like some coffee?
What would a morning be without coffee?
Maar die eerste koffie in de ochtend is die lekkerste
Ja.
van die dag.
Yeah.
How's our bread doing, eh?
Can your daughters make this bread?
They probably will watch your DVD to know how to make bread.
And we see it in what, an hour or two?
Dit behoort so uur na uur en 'n half tot 'n duur.
Yeah, so they can rise up nicely first.
Ja.
Okay, we'll go and look at the farm in the pretty light. Beautiful morning, eh?
Whoop. This is quite fancy.
Listen, Christian, you'll like this.
This is a Land Rover, man. You should go down there.
You know, I'm kind of keen. You tell me the shortcut, we'll go. It's your mom and your dad are coming today? Or
Yeah,
tomorrow?
they're coming today.
Today.
I think they will be here for lunch. Now we're going to the farm that my grandmother inherited. Every daughter and every son got their little portion of land.
But she kept her there.
Yes, kept hers. My granddad and they used to live there before they lived on the farm where we live now.
So were you born here?
No. Some of my father's brothers and sisters were born here.
Do you ever get sad looking at these old houses, you know?
Yeah, you see, I would have loved to maintain this in the state that it was when I was born.
All it needs is one roof sheet off, then the water gets in the wall, and that's the beginning of the end. Often when I come to a place like this, I can still hear the family inside. You can imagine it. Your grandfather sitting here in the morning on his cup of coffee and saying, hey, watching the sun come up. Do you often come out here, Christian, and like have a walk and hey, look at your lands?
Your sheep you've got to watch all the time. They tell you
What's wrong?
something's wrong, they'll tell you. These guys are fine.
It's quiet, man.
Peaceful. Imagine if you were alone and you would sit on that kopje now. You won't hear anything except the sheep.
Yeah.
And you would hear the
Odd birds.
geese and that.
If you drive on the national highway, you don't even know half these places exist.
No.
Which is part of the beauty about it as well, you know?
That was the protection of the lobster in this area. Because the roads were so bad, nobody wanted to come. Once they discovered that, oh, there's a new world here, then everybody came. Once people get in, it's not the same anymore. On the other hand, the most stable characteristic of mankind is change. Never leave that out of the consideration. If you're used to putting on a switch to have a light or to cook, it's not to say that when that gets taken away from you that you won't survive. You'll quickly learn to light a fire. You've got to find something simple that works. Things that are difficult to understand and not easy to work out normally doesn't work. It's the simple things that work. But on the other hand, life goes on and development goes on.
That's it. I feel so honored to be taken around Christian's farm. You know, there's an old school wisdom to being on the land. You know, you need to be connected completely to live here. And not by any stroke of the imagination is this an easy life. It's a hard life. And if you're not in sync with all of this, you don't even make enough money to put your kids into school. But also, if you're not connected with this, guys like me that live in the city don't have food on the table. I know our hour and a half is...
It's about 2 hours long.
Oh, they're beautiful, eh? Now all we're waiting for is the fire. It's ready. So what time are your parents and things coming through today?
Christian het gister met hulle gepraat. Ek weet nie presies hoe laat hulle gaan kom nie.
So do we put it straight on the coals then?
Ja. All you have to do now is to close the door and wait about an hour. Is jy nou reg vir die
Yeah, you might as well do it straight away. So the same as yesterday, we're going to smear the butter up the side like that to get the last bit of the buttermilk out.
Ja, daai is nou reg.
That's beautiful.
Nou is dit klaar.
Can we taste it?
Ja.
And can I have the crust?
Jy kan.
See, you organised already.
Ah, gotcha!
Hey, dis how you first.
Scared of the rabbits.
Hallo, oupa, aangename kennis. My naam is Justin.
Hou julle kerkhof, laat dit.
Ja, kom maar.
Justin is Chrissy.
That's 3 generations of poor family here right now. And they're all teaching me stuff.
Maar julle klaar hier.
Smakelijk. When you talk about like farm bread and farm butter and things, it's all of that. What we eat nowadays is not this. Should eat this.
This
Wheat.
is wheat.
Yeah.
Smell it?
Okay, daar kan ek dit ruik. Ja.
En stamblok.
83. You say, regtig?
Ja.
I can see this is going to be my job. Hey? Vir my is altyd baie snaaks dat iemand het uitgewerk. Soos die aardappelbrood ook. Jy weet, iemand het uitgewerk dat dit werk.
Carry on like that for an hour and a half.
You're joking with me. No, you're not. Probably not. And why did mine jump out?
We put it center now.
Okay. Net so.
Wait on it.
So we're going to try and get the husk off.
You can snap it till that gets you.
Okay. Then we're going to spread it out and dry it.
Right? And then you're gonna rub off that woolly stuff.
Okay.
And the wind blows that out.
We get left with the clean grain.
Yeah.
Today's just taking me back in time to when you had time. Yeah, forgotten knowledge, stolen knowledge. Now we make soap.
Die skakelbelly, hierso, moet ons nou 14 pond vet uithaal. Sit ons dit in 'n kastrol. Smelt ons dit. Maak ons die seepsoda aan. Maar dan moet albei eers lekker afkoel. Dan gooi ons die een by die ander. En dan begin roer ons seep.
Makkelijk. Hoe lang moet je hem los om hard te gaan?
Nou, vanaand toe kan jy maar sny. Ah, sê.
Top of the thing.
Ja, sit op die.
I think I'm gonna have to bath with this tomorrow.
Ja, is ons klaar.
Maar ik wonder hoeveel andere dingen jij kan van mij leren om te doen.
Baie, maar dan moet ons baie tyd hê.
Dat is wat ik denk. Ik moet meer tijd vinden. Het is nog een beetje nat.
Dan moet ons baie tyd.
It's been the nicest of days. You know, here I am with 3 generations of the Poole family, and all of them are teaching me different things. Over the generations of the family being here, they figured out the best way to do it. Oma teaching me how to make soap. Christian, about his love of the land, the way he grows everything organically, or grandfather, teaching me how to get the husk off the wheat. Unita teaching me how to make bread using potatoes. I mean, it just, the mind boggles. No yeast, and everything's just hands-on. I'd say labor intensive, but it actually just comes from a bygone era where you actually had time. And not having time has led us to lose that connection with food. At this rate, I am excited as to what tomorrow brings, you know? What next? It's
6:30 in the morning, and I'm here to pick up the whole Poole family and take them down to the sea. After all the hospitality that I've been shown by Christian and his family, it makes sense that I actually cook for them now. So today I'm going to cook mussels. Okay, we're ready when you are. Never did I think the dad would be the gate opener, you know. Junior, yes, but not the, hey? Are you sure, Christian? You're not setting me out to drown, eh?
No, on the
Inside
point,
edge.
but it's already covered with water, but if you go quickly,
I'll
we
go
can get a
carefully.
feel.
Might look like I'm pregnant, but this is why you come here. For the West Coast black mussel. It's like Christian, ons het klop mossels gekry, né?
Ja, ek het gesien dat raak baie.
Yep. Well, we want it to steam open really. And if you don't have fresh parsley, you can use dried parsley and then a splash of white wine, and that's it. Just now when they're steamed open, some we just eat like that, and other ones we're gonna cook in butter with black pepper and lemon juice and some of that nice bread. And you just take fingers of bread and you dip in like that and you eat.
Pa, gooi hem pas aan mond.
Net so. Ek kan nie beloof jy het nooit geëet nie.
Ry daar vir my een voorlik ek sien.
Kan 'n bietjie meer peper hê ook. Probeer meer vir jou te gee, maar wil jy nog een hê?
Ja, ek sien my maar nog onder.
Delicious. South Africans have a special life. Môre oom, sê goed, jy lyk goed vandag.
Hoort die nagrus.
Baie lekker, dankie. En dit lyk asof al 'n bietjie reën.
Die reën is môre sy naby.
Ja. Môre Junior, is dit te vroeg vir jou?
Ja, nee, ek dink dit is slaap nog hierdie pas.
Ja, you hear that? The cream is right this morning.
The next batch
Ja.
now.
As long as I can milk the cows, you can start.
But I'm trying to figure out how I keep a cow where I live now, you know? You know what I've forgotten about? The soap.
I brought it in last night.
Can we look at it? I just
Yeah,
want to see. Yeah. But why are you picking it up? You must let the young men do the work, hey? Look at that, huh? That's unbelievable.
It's hard. You just cut it.
You would normally cut it, or you
Yeah.
just keep it whole and then you try and shower with it whole.
No.
You just stand in the shower and then you rub a little and then you... No. I'm gonna just teach my wife. Okay, Christian, jokes aside, we've got to hit the road.
Hey, my friend. I would love to see you again.
No, you will see me again.
That was lekker, né? Pleasure having you around. Huh? You'll come again.
Yeah, I'll bring my surfboard.
Yeah, bring your surfboard.
Okay, now we must go.
Ja.
Bye, dankie, né? Tot ziens. Bye.
Bye-bye.
How do I sum up the last couple of days with the Poole family on their farm, Bissiesfontein in the Northern Cape? being here, I've not only realized that I've made friends for life, but that there's all this old school knowledge that we're slowly losing, you know? And I think out of that old school knowledge, we're losing respect for the food that we eat. They know more about food and life than we city dwellers will ever know. And I'm coming back here to learn from Oma and Opa and Juanita, because I want to be a keeper of that knowledge.